When suffragettes were agitating for the vote for women, huge numbers of male soldiers fighting and dying in World War I on behalf of countries with universal male suffrage didn't have the vote. Suffragette leader Christabel Pankhurst even took a break from agitating for female suffrage to hand out white feathers to teenage boys to shame them into enlisting in a war that killed millions, many of whom did not have the vote. In other words, the white feather girls and the suffragettes understood that men had political franchise and women did not because men had a duty to go to war. I find it kind of odd how the suffragettes seem to have forgotten that men and men alone had been burdened with this obligation and to act as cannon fodder in the interests of their governments according to their individual wills or against it. Long before universal male suffrage was a twinkle in anyone's eye.
I'm looking for the graves of two British soldiers who were convicted of desertion and executed when they were only 17. Andrew Evans and Joseph Byers enlisted at 16. At 17, still underage, they were in the front line. They ran away, were court-martialed and shot. Henry Allingham on the left is 109. Harry Patch is 107. They too saw action as teenagers.
You had two choices. Go over the top or be shot for cowardice. And you had just about 6 seconds to make your mind up.
Back in Flanders, this is the town hall at Poperinghe. The army held several executions in its courtyard. On his last night, the condemned man was brought to this cell inside Poperinghe town hall. Bare walls, a bed made of boards, and in the corner a bucket as a lavatory. And that was it. I'm thinking especially of Private Charles Nicholson, aged 19. He deserted in 1917, 17 days after his twin brother was killed in action. Imagine that you're a soldier, the battle is over, you're resting behind the lines, and suddenly you're detailed, ordered to be part of a firing squad for duty next day in this courtyard at dawn. They line you up 6 abreast, a single shot in your rifle. You watch as the condemned man is brought out of the cell, taken to a post. A white patch is pinned to his chest. You wait for the order to fire. Death was not always instantaneous. Firing squads were known to shoot wide. Maybe they did it on purpose, or perhaps many got drunk the night before. They were too upset to shoot straight, and many were crying. So a man was only wounded, and then an officer with a revolver would deliver the coup de grace. At the British cemetery in Poperinghe, we found the graves of another 17 executed soldiers. Who knows how many of these men were disabled by shell shock, as Harry Patch, who was there, suggests.
Shell shock takes every movement out of your nerves. You dared go up and over. But they weren't cowards. They didn't deserve to be shot. And after 87 years, they should be pardoned.
In this case, a deaf man responds only to the word bomb.